Hello, my name is Utopia Langley, and I am so excited to be here with you today. Last week, I submitted my drunken crab wontons. I hope that you enjoyed it. This week, I'd like to share with you tilapia with a crunchy, creamy top. It is fabulous. To complement it, we're going to have some sauteed spinach and some fried corn. Okay, let's get started. Our ingredients consist for our tilapia. The topping is going to consist of butter and garlic croutons, which you can see in here. What I've done is I've crumbled them up. And the way I've done that is I took a Ziploc bag, I put the croutons in, and basically I just crumbled it up. And if it doesn't get loose enough for you, then what you can do is just take a spoon, lay it on the counter, and just hit it until it's nice and crumbled, okay? The second thing I have is 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. We're also going to be using a couple of teaspoons of lemon juice, some onion powder, some garlic salt, and of course, we cannot forget our chive and onion Philadelphia cream cheese. This is going to make our crunchy, creamy topping just fabulous. The flavor in this is just phenomenal. Okay. For our sauteed spinach, what I've done is I just have a ready pack, fresh spinach that we're just going to put in a little bit of olive oil, a couple slithers of butter, and then we're going to top it with some chicken broth. For our fried corn, I just have a 16-ounce frozen bag of corn, and we're just going to put a little bit of butter, cinnamon, and sugar with this. The first thing that we're going to do is make our crunchy, creamy top for our tilapia. And all I'm going to do is just put our top ingredients into a bowl here. So first I have my mayonnaise, and I'm just going to dump that in. And then the second thing that I'm going to put in is our butter and garlic croutons that we've crumbled up. I'm just going to pour that right in. Then I'm going to add a couple of teaspoons of our lemon juice. I'm also going to add our chive and onion Philadelphia cream cheese. So I'm just going to dump this in, get a little help with that. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just add our seasoning. And that's just a couple of teaspoons of sea salt, onion powder. Okay. So after we put it all in, all we're going to do is just mix it all together. And the chive and onion Philadelphia cream cheese. Oh man, look at this. This is beautiful. This looks great. I can't wait to top it on our tilapia fillets. Okay, look how easy and quick that was. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just season our tilapia a little bit. And what better way to season fish than with just a little bit. You don't have to over season it because your topping has so much flavor. Top it with a little bit of lemon pepper. Okay. Again, you don't have to overdo it. Just a little is good. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to spread some of this delicious topping over every last one of my tilapia, again at 425 degrees. And it will cook for about 20 to 25 minutes or until the topping is nice and bubbly and brown and oozing. This is going to be so delicious, guys. You know, I'm so excited about this competition. It has obviously inspired my 7-year-old daughter because just recently at her school there was career day. And I said, well, what do you want to be? And she said, well, Mommy, I want to be a cook like you. And I can't tell you how much that so what I'm going to do is just take this and place it in the oven. Again, your oven is on 425 degrees. And you're going to cook for about 20 to 25 minutes or until the topping is nice, bubbly, creamy, melted down, and brown. It's going to be beautiful, and I guarantee you're going to love the taste. Okay. Okay, So now that we're waiting on our tilapia to bake in the oven, we can go ahead and get started sauteing our spinach and frying up our corn. So the first thing that I'm going to do is pour just a couple of teaspoons of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, into our spinach pan. I am also going to add just a couple of slithers of butter to that pan. And I've put my eye on medium, okay, so that we can get the oil hot, but not too hot where it scorches the spinach. Okay, so all we're going to do to that is just dump our spinach right in. And we haven't added our chicken broth yet because we want to pour that over top of the spinach to help it wilt. So now we're going to pour our chicken broth, and all we need is about 2 or 3 tablespoons of the chicken broth. You don't want to make it soggy. Okay? All right, and so I had the heat for the sauteed spinach on medium, and that's just to get the oil nice and hot and let the butter melt down. But now that it's cooking, again, we don't want to overcook our spinach. So I'm going to cut that down to about 3, which is about low, and just let that cook up. And then I'm going to take my 16-ounce bag of frozen corn, and I'm just going to pour it right on in there. Okay. Then I'm just going to stir that up a little bit. All right, it looks like our tilapia is done. Let's check it out. Oh my goodness, it smells wonderful and it looks beautiful. All right, get these babies out. All right, now right before you plate your tilapia with your crunchy, creamy topping, you're going to take about a 1/4 cup of melted butter and just pour it all over the top of your fillets so they get nice and buttery. Oh my goodness. Oh, this looks fabulous. All right. Okay, now it's time for my absolute favorite part. It is time to taste these babies. All right. Get me a nice piece of this tilapia with the crunchy, creamy topping. Let's see how this is. Mmm. 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 Wow. I taste the crunchiness from the croutons and then the burst of flavor from the Philadelphia cream cheese, chive, and onion. This is fantabulous. Guys, you are just absolutely going to love this recipe. I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that you try it out. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.